Okay, guys, your thought today is this. Today, I want to teach you about the principle of contrast. Where I live, there are several large buildings that are called temples, and these temples are actually lit up at night for everyone around to see. And one evening in particular, when I was driving home, I remember looking out across the valley where I live and seeing several of these large buildings lit up against the night sky. And I remember thinking to myself, that I've never really noticed them quite this intently before, certainly not during the day. And as I contemplated as to the reason why that was, I recognized that it was because of contrast. It was because of the darkness that I was able to best see their light. Contrast is defined as the state of being strikingly different than something else, which was exactly what I was experiencing with these buildings. And it caused me to contemplate and to consider a very important principle, which again, I believe is the principle of contrast. See, sometimes the best way to see the light is when it's dark. Sometimes the most helpful answers will come from the most difficult of problems. That some decisions will be made right because other decisions have been made wrong. That sometimes appreciation will only be acquired after something is gone. And sometimes things are best found after some things are lost. As an example, I think that the isolation of 2020 caused and helped all of us to better appreciate being together. One of the most important aspects of the principle of contrast to understand is that we cannot always control the darkness, but we can always control our light. As an example, my own father learned how to be a father really by not having one that was active in his life. He attended all of my sporting events because his dad didn't attend any of his. Sometimes the best way to learn how to be something is by not having it. And so the best thing that you can do is, instead of worrying about the darkness in your own life, is instead try to learn from it and focus on being a light and trust that others will be able to see that light better, and you will too, because of the darkness. So today I want you to say to yourself this: today I will focus on being a light and trust that the dark moments, the dark situations, the dark circumstances that may come into my life will only serve to help me to see the light better and will help others to see my light as well.